It's crazy. Like it's just greed. Somebody out there just like, but I need to have it all. Why can't I have it all? And that right there is an impetus for the rest of us to have to strike back in some way. And like I said, I don't advocate violence, but like I'm also not an idiot. I don't advocate cars hitting people when they cross the street. But if you don't look both ways when you cross the street, I'm like, you gonna get hit by a car. It's not like I'm just calling balls and strikes here. You know what I mean? Like I'm not rooting for it, but damn, dog, this is very obvious where our country is headed.
We're ready. We're prepared. Do not give in to fear. We are fearless. This is not the time to be afraid. This is a time to stand up and fight back and to resist any temptation for them to divide us. We're in this together. The rule of law is on our side. We will not give in, not give up. We will not capitulate. We will not bow. We will not bend. We will survive.
Today I stand here with the dream of building a new Nepal, with a fire of hope and passion burning within me. But my heart is heavy because this dream seems to be slipping away. Rise and shines, futures of this upcoming imperial empire. I, Avishkar Raut, the head boy of this everlasting imperial institute, Holyville English Secondary School, welcomes you with open arms to our 24th annual program. I put myself before you this moment to shed light within your consciousness by piercing the dark nimbus that circles above you. I am present here today to immortalize a monumental change in the course of history. Nepal, our mother, this country gave us birth, nurtured us. But what did it ask in return? Just our honesty, our hard work, our contribution. But what are we doing? We are bounded by the chains of unemployment, fleeing abroad in search of opportunities. We are trapped by the selfish games of political parties. Corruption has woven a web that is extinguishing the light of our futures. Youth, rise! We are the torch bearers of change. If you do not raise our voices, who will? If you do not raise our voices, who will? If you do not build this nation, who will? We are the fire that will burn away the darkness. We are the storm that will sweep away injustice and bring prosperity. Our ancestors shed their blood to give us this nation. We cannot sell it. We cannot lose it. We are the fire. We will burn every despair away. Now we must decide. Now we must decide. Will we drown in the darkness of despair or rise as the sun of hope?
That boy is 16 years old. A couple of months ago,
Wow.
back in March, he delivered the school's 24th anniversary speech. He is the head boy at Holy Bell English Secondary School in Japa, Nepal. He delivered that speech. 16 years old, Avishkar Raut, Martin Luther Raut, Malcolm Raut. He 16. Roderick Morrow, we are here. It is Sirius XM Urban View. We're talking powers and becomes action. I am Karen Hunter. This is the Karen Hunter Show, and he is Roderick Morrow, the black guy who tips.com. 16 years old.
Yeah. Wow. He done studied. Like
Yeah.
I felt that cadence and that delivery. It felt like very African American throwback.
Yeah. 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 I mean, but if you're watching Nepal on fire, they went to the prime minister's house. That dude had to leave in a helicopter,
Damn.
ramshack, but set that thing on fire. The palace, one of the oldest palaces in all of Asia, burnt
Mm.
down to the ground. One of the finance ministers, the guy I think you saw, dragged into the street, beat his ass, took off his clothes, threw him in the river. One other guy, I think either the president or whatever, fled for his life, left his paralyzed wife in the house. Roderick
What?
left his wife in the
Whoa.
house. Those kids came back and got her and took care of her. And
Damn.
and today they're cleaning up after the mess that they made. They're in the streets cleaning up. This is not y'all.
Wow. They
Couldn't
built
happen
different.
here, by the way. You know,
No.
we litter for fun. But yeah, they're
Yeah.
cleaning up after they set fire to stuff and trashed everything. They came back and started cleaning up. I said, this is different. I don't know what's going on.
Wow.
And France is having a similar moment, as I mentioned yesterday. Their prime minister was ousted in a no confidence vote. So Macron is like got to take over and find a new and the people, the children in the streets again, burning stuff down. I'm like, something is happening. We got Cuba in the dark as
Hmm.
something happened with its grid. It's in the dark for a couple of days, and this is already a country that is beleaguered and impoverished, and yet they still are more literate than we ever will be. It's like 99% of people there can read, and they do. And they don't have electricity. They got old ass cars from the 50s, but they got health care, and they're literate.
Message. Message.
Just saying. Just saying. Here we are, Roderick. Thoughts and prayers. Thoughts
I
and
don't even
prayers.
know what to say. That I mean, that that's like something you read in the history books, like, but it's happening right now. Um,
Yeah.
and I think the authoritarian slide of the world is having pushback. Like people are not with this shit. You can't just continue to just come down on us to a degree that we can't even make a living. We can't even have families. You know, like America's going through this stuff, but it feels like it's going through it in a way where it's almost uh not just accepted, but like it's just kind of talked about as like, oh man, it's an abstract thing that's happening. You know, if anything, we do a lot of blaming each other instead of
Mhm.
looking at bigger causes. Cause like, you know, there's people, oh, you don't want to go to school because you gotta pay student loans. I paid my student loans, and then you look into the details. It's like, well, your student loans were $10,000 and mine would be $250,000. That's a big difference. Kids don't have houses anymore. Kids can't afford houses. Oh, you on your
Right,
parents'
right.
insurance living at their house? Yes, because the wages are not catching up with what it takes. For the
Correct.
time being, you were able to save some money and go get you a house. That's almost an impossibility now for so many kids. It's not just they don't want to do it. A lot of people can't do it. And yeah, where do people go when they don't feel like they got hope?
It's something, and it's across the board. It's tyranny, right? So in Nepal it's communism. Here it's, I don't know what I don't even know if we have is capitalism? Yeah, I guess so.
You
You
could
know,
call it
it's
that.
a
You know what I mean?
democracy. It's something here, but it's all around the same thing. I don't have enough, and you have
Yeah.
too much. Like they stormed the prime minister's palace or whatever, and he had like the expensive liquor. If you're gonna tell people we don't have money for your basic needs, you cannot be driving
Yes.
around in a freaking Rolls Royce and having
Yes.
all the opulence. You gotta
And and
stop.
and the lines between like what our government is and what our rich people are is completely being erased, right?
Yeah,
There were
yeah,
years where you could have like I can make an argument of like it wasn't this bad before because you know you had people that was like politicians that yeah you funded my campaign, I'm gonna raise your taxes because still that's what's better for everybody. You need to pay a little more in taxes, and we still need to run and get every now the billionaires are sitting at the inauguration that the people are locked out of. Like
correct,
it's obvious what's
correct.
happening right now. They're showing up with gold, you know, to give to the president so that they don't get the tariffs that are gonna come down and make everything more expensive for me and you when we go to the store. The news organizations are run by the billionaires who are like, let's not make say anything bad about the president. Like it's getting to a point where I don't. There's no. You have not left an option for people. So then they
Yeah,
reacting like this. I
that's
don't
what I'm
know
saying.
when it's coming
This
to
how
us,
you
but
know
it's
how
coming.
this how you know how stupid they are, because
Right.
you got to leave somebody a way out.
Greedy. Just
As you
greedy.
Yes, you so there are 22 deaths in Nepal, including the
Mm,
ex prime minister's wife. She burned alive in one of those fires that they
mm.
set. In addition to the military joining with the children.
Wow.
Yeah. So just about everybody stepped down from their the prime minister stepped down, everyone, the finance minister, everybody has, well, you didn't have a choice because you couldn't step up. um
Right.
yeah, they're not having it, so it's very interesting. They're going to try to restore order, um but I don't know, this could have been prevented. Charlie Kirk
Right.
didn't have to get shot. Like we can all live here. Like it does. It's not that hard, really,
We
for
have
all of us
so
to.
many resources. If everybody just share, we got more than enough resources. It's crazy. Like it's just greed. Somebody out there just like, but I need to have it all. Why can't I have it all? And that right there is an impetus for the rest of us to have to strike back in some way. And like I said, I don't advocate violence, but like I'm also not an idiot. I don't advocate cars hitting people when they cross the street. But if you don't look both ways when you cross the street, I'm like, you gonna get hit by a car. It's not like I'm just calling balls and strikes here. You know what I mean? Like I'm not rooting for it, but damn, dog, this is very obvious where our country is headed.
We're ready. We're prepared. Do not give in to fear. We are fearless. This is not the time to be afraid. This is a time to stand up and fight back and to resist any temptation for them to divide us. We're in this together. The rule of law is on our side. We will not give in, not give up. We will not capitulate. We will not bow. We will not bend. We will